What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Will Beck here, and today we're talking about why you should be getting your photos printed. Let's hit the intro. So now I know it's no surprise to anybody else that we are stuck, literally stuck in a digital world right now. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Metaverse, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, we're stuck in this digital realm where all of our photos, especially those that are on your smartphone like mine, they can just seemingly get lost, just lost in the sauce all the way. And at best, whenever we back them up to the iCloud or even a hard drive, what we run into is like we really have no tangible proof, no tangible story, nothing in our hands to show for our work. And in a way, it's kind of crushing the art form of photography by itself. You know, there's been many times, like I remember in high school, whenever I was getting those awesome shots of the football players catching those amazing catches in the end zone and whatnot, all feet off the ground and just, yeah, you know, that full action. But I caught it on 35 millimeter film on a Nikon. Then I had to do that waiting time. You know, whenever I was waiting for the lab to come back, I never got to have the opportunity to go into a dark room and develop them myself. So I always had all my stuff sent out to a lab. But then there was that anticipation to be like, man, I think I got my exposure right. You know, I think I got everything dialed in, tack sharp. You know, I mean, think about it. I was a teenager, so I wasn't really too into it at the time, but like I remember that anticipation of getting those photos back, and whenever I did get them back and they were just perfect and they were just like banging shots, and I was like, wow, dude, like this is exactly what I wanted. And or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I was like, man, I gotta, and, you know, I'd be able to critique myself a little bit because I got to see the moment through the glass, absolutely. But whenever I had the moment in my hands, able to look back, you know, I was able to be like, man, you know, next time I need to like speed up, or maybe I should get some faster film, or, you know, something of that sort. So ultimately today I wanted to go over a few reasons why you should be getting your photos printed. And the first and foremost is just pretty much what I'm talking about is, while we all have computers now pretty much, like for the most part, and, you know, hitting up Lightroom instead of the darkroom, and we get to fully expose and color grade and color correct, use our presets that, you know, we all love from our different creators. And shameless plug, I have some for free if you hit me up, and I'll send them to you for absolutely nothing and give you a good starting point. Anyways, I digress. But anyways, so we end up being able to see on our computer how these photos look. And like we're absolutely blown away. And then what do? Post them to the Instagram, you know, that little square format, maybe vertical to a certain extent for the story, or we post them to Facebook and share them to our family and friends, and then they just go onto this, you know how Facebook is. You can upload a high resolution photo all day long and they're just going to compress the hell out of it, and you know, you can't even really open it up to see those really fine details that our fancy phone cameras are actually getting these days. Like I'm shooting on the 12 Pro Max. It shoots amazing quality photos. And the fact of the matter is, on a 6.7 inch screen, or even on a MacBook Air, you know, that size screen, yeah, they can look great, but at the end of the day, you can't really hold on to them and actually look at them in natural light and inside light, outside light, whatever the case may be. Like you're not actually seeing the photo for what your eyes are actually going to see. Like you don't know how it's going to develop. So that's why whenever you go ahead and get them printed, it gives you something tangible to hold in front of you. Then you take it a step further, you put it into a frame, hang it up on a wall. Now you have a story to tell. Now you have a conversation piece. People are going to ask you, hey, that's an awesome shot. Who took that? Where'd you get that? And you're like, well, I took it, you know, like, well, I'm sure a lot of your friends and family know that you're a photographer. I mean, go ahead and smash like right now if you've ever been somewhere and be like, hey, you come here and get this shot for us real quick. Or, hey, can you take a freaking photo session of Aunt Bessie's wedding or something like that, and then there you go. You're freaking rope-a-doped into doing a wedding shoot for someone that's on a budget, or maybe you're a professional photographer and you just never took that extra step to getting your digital prints, in your hands. So again, like, that's what we're going back to here. If this can cost a lot of money, or it can cost very little money. It depends on which way you go about it. I choose to get mine developed by a lab instead of dropping the $1,500 on a huge Canon 70-pound printer, and then getting the paper, and then getting the 12 ink cartridges necessary, and then hoping I got everything right. I hope I exposed it in Lightroom the correct way to get it printed out. I'd like to use Adorama Pix, and I think they changed their name now or whatever. I just put in an order, actually. It cost me $25 for four shots, 11 by 14. I'll be getting those back, and I'll be doing like a part 2 of this episode. But anyways, this one here was done at Walgreens for $30. I got it blown up as big as I could possibly get. And then I went to Michael's and spent another $20 on a nice little black frame. And so there you go. For $50, I have an awesome blown up shot that was color graded very, very minimally. I didn't have to do much of anything. Matter of fact, I dropped the exposure a little bit, and then that was it. And I sent it. And of course, like I was saying, like, I posted it to Facebook groups. I posted it on the Instagram. I got some double taps. I got about 100 likes on it, about 150 likes on it on the Facebook groups and whatnot for my local town here in Punta Gorda. But at the end of the day, like, that's where the story ends. But printing it out and putting it into a frame, hanging it up on a wall, or, you know what, it's almost Christmas time, gift it. Gift it to somebody, and all of a sudden they're like, wow, like, this is something, there's a thought process that goes behind it. And not only that, like, it's a reflection of your own artistic personality. And so anybody that knows that you're a photographer, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, he's a photographer. But whenever you hand them something, be like, this is a gift to you. It's just like if an artist makes an oil painting and then hands you an oil painting, you're going to be like, oh, wow, you took time and effort. You took a lot of thought in the composition and the lighting into making sure everything is right. And then now you're giving it to me. Like, for $50, you can't really beat that. Now, like I was saying before, this can cost just as much as you could possibly want it to cost if you were so inclined. Like, I could have gotten this printed on a metal print, on a piece of metal, with aluminum backing, and it would have cost me almost $600. I'm not with that. I'm not on that level right now. So like, I just kind of skipped over that, right? But so anyways, guys, that's going to cut it out for the video today. But before I go, I just wanted to give you a quick channel update. I do intend fully on uploading 3 times a week. So last week I did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This week I'm going to do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Let me know down in the comments. Like, we just hit 222 subscribers and 60,000 views. Man, that was 10,000 views in 1 week. I'm blown away right now. I can't believe it. And I'm greatly appreciative to all of you. So without further ado, like I said, we're going to cut this video out now. Let me know down in the comments, like, what time frame works for you. Let me know where you're watching from, so I have like a general idea on like when y'all want to see me premiere the videos. I'm here for you. I'm here for my audience. But anyways, print your photos. Get them up on the wall. Have a nice story to tell. They really will stand the test of time. And it beats the hell out of keeping all your memories and photos locked up on one of these things that really, let's be honest, how often are you digging through your hard drive to look at memories? If you have them up on the wall, you're going to see them and you're going to remember. Right? Let's go ahead and break the cycle of this whole digital world and the whole metaverse and all that. So anyways, I know I've said it a few times. I gave you a little channel update. Hey, it's almost the holiday season. We're hurting financially. This is a gift that keeps on giving for sure. Right? And it's not going to break the budget. And it's really personal. So wrap it up and send it. But anyways, I appreciate it. Go ahead and make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell too, so you don't miss another episode whenever they come out. Like I said, 3 times a week. Last week was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This week is going to be today, Tuesday, and then Thursday and Saturday. Sabbath day, I keep it holy. Sunday, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's a good day to barbecue or whatever. And yeah, have a good one, guys. And we'll see you next time.